Welcome back, Stomp Wrestling fam. Boy, we got some good news for you guys today. So just stay tuned because this is exciting. So, I've got the crew with me. I've got the mysterious Mulalo MKM Wrestling. I've got Mr. No Days Off, the editor, and it's your boy MPKH, filtered, unfiltered, whatever persona I feel like using best. And guys, today is a special day because Triple H has announced that let me do it properly in honor of William Regal.
Mm. Mm.
War Games is back and it's going to the main roster for Survivor Series. So he's announced that a men's and women's War Games match is going to be happening at Survivor Series. So fellas, let's talk about War Games for a second. Let's talk about it for a second. How are we feeling about it and what can we expect from it? Let me start off with how I see it on my screen. Mr. Mulalo, how do you feel
Yes,
about
I,
War Games roster?
I feel good by the way because they needed it. It's really a main of story. Like you see now, like in NXT with this new developmental thing, I feel like they're not ready like for that kind of match. The main roster is actually ready. Like yeah, like they needed it like for Survivor Series, like main event.
Mhm. I feel you. I feel you. Mr. WrestleDrop, what are we saying about War Games?
I'm looking forward to it. I think Survivor Series has been dead for how many years now? It's the same concept every year, same thing every year. The matches get boring, so I think if this is at Survivor Series, which I think is confirmed as, I think it'll be bring a whole new dynamic to Survivor Series.
Yes, the
Bring a
thing is,
new, yeah,
yeah, the thing is, when it's war games, it means Raw versus SmackDown. One of the two brands they are fighting for survivor.
exactly,
So that's why
exactly,
the inner war for war games. They're
exactly.
fighting for the brand to represent the brand.
Yeah, I think it
Mm.
adds more to the drama between the two brands in a War Games match rather
Mm,
than in a
mm,
random elimination tag match. Let's be honest.
yeah.
Yeah, for sure. Plus, it's something it's refreshing, it's new for the main roster. And like you said, Survivor Series, the concept has gotten boring as time has gone by, and there needed to be a change. And what better way than having War Games come back? Well, be on the main roster. Because how long has it been since we've seen War Games? When it was like Team NXT Black and Gold versus Team
It
NXT
was
2.0,
boring last
and that was like
year. I did not watch that fucking match even, or even the pay-per-view.
We got an NXT
uh,
2.0
I
hater,
don't
yeah.
blame you.
I mean, I didn't watch NXT 2.0. By the way, I can just be honest with you.
Well, we got NXT what white and gold coming soon, so
Yes, let's see the white and gold.
let's see about
What's
that.
how was it done?
So, who do you think we'll get a SmackDown versus Raw, or do you think we'll get a what I want to rather see is like a Bloodline versus someone else?
Yeah, I want.
Yeah,
The thing is for me, I want the masters. I want SmackDown versus Raw. I'm not saying that the bloodline must not happen. It can happen, but the thing is now I want the bloodline to represent SmackDown
I could see it.
and some team from Raw.
Yeah,
fair point.
I could see that.
Fair point.
I could see that actually. That
Yeah, I
makes
get.
that makes more sense. That's like two birds with one stone. You got the whole brand split thing, and it's Bloodline. So, how many's in each team from War Games? Is it 4?
Yeah, it's
Yes,
four.
four. But the thing is, I want them to make it 5
They,
Uh,
or 6.
I think it's gonna be a
6 would
cluster.
be better.
I think it's gonna be
nah,
a
four is
cluster. 4 is good.
four is
Maybe by then Sammy would have left the Bloodline. It would be like Sammy and Kevin Owens on one team, the Bloodline on another, and then whoever joins Sammy and Kevin Owens.
so I'm thinking if because the plans are for the Bloodline versus Team McIntyre. Which does Roman Reigns say Solo Sikoa or Sami Zayn? How's that gonna work? Because we all know Jimmy and Jay are gonna be in that match. So now
Maybe he
the solo.
replaces Sammy with Jay, and that continues the beef.
Or maybe Solo Sikoa should replace Sami Zayn. Don't
Yeah.
forget Solo Sikoa is actually the Usos brother.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
I
storyline wise, Sammy's gonna
Sami
be in that
Zayn.
match.
Sami Zayn, they ignore Sami Zayn, but the way he said it, I'll be honest with you.
That's the point.
Hey,
Well,
Solo,
They wouldn't give a fuck
Solo
about
loves
it.
Solo didn't ignore Sammy. We know that.
He asked him, "Are you coming or not?"
Exactly. So me and Mulalo have given our opinions on War Games, but Mr. MPKH, filtered, unfiltered, whatever you are today, what's your opinion on War Games being on the main roster?
I actually love I love the concept of War Games being on the main roster because I felt like it was needed for quite some time because the whole Survivor Series traditional 5v5 was getting a very boring. I'm gonna be honest, but I'm glad it's a fresh change. It's gonna be gruesome, everything. It's what I needed the most, and I love War Games. I love the match concept itself.
For sure.
So that makes me happy. So yeah.
You know what's one thing
Also,
I do think this War Games is going to be missing is Cody, because his dad was a big part of the War Games. I think he created the War Games match actually. So Cody not being on the first one on the main roster is kind of disappointing, but I guess it's just one of those things.
shame.
It's just one of those things.
And it's also gonna miss William Regal because
Oh, for sure.
uh,
Who's gonna be there to shout War Games now?
who's gonna be able to shout War Games?
That would be me, by the way.
Maybe they gotta get you to do it because you've done it twice now. So maybe we just gotta get you over there.
Get me.
Hey Trips, if you're looking for a guy to shout War Games, I'm right here.
That would be me. I need a better one. I will scream my ass out.
Go for it. Go for it.
Now.
Go for it.
Wow! Fucking game!
Okay,
That's not PG enough, but we get it.
that was better than mine, but yeah, sure. Cody and Regal not being a part of this is kind of sad, but there's always next year, really. And Cody's coming back soon, so
Yeah,
that's good
exactly.
news.
Exactly. And there's a
So-
lot of names we've never seen in War Games matches. I mean, we've seen Gargano, we've seen Adam Cole, we've seen Ciampa, we've seen all of them several times, some of them. So to get some
Hell,
of these new guys
Even
in,
so, Kevin Owens
exactly. Yeah, we did. Riddle, we've seen. So
was like.
go for it.
Also, it would be fantastic to see which guys would do so well in War Games.
I think someone
As
like
well.
Sami Zayn would be crazy in War Games. I think
Oh.
I don't know why. I've just got a feeling that he'd be crazy in there.
Oh, he'd go bananas
Yeah, that's my
in there,
thoughts.
really.
Kevin Owens will be better, by the way.
Kevin would probably be
He's-
good, but I just think Sammy's underrated.
And
in what he
Drew
can do.
McIntyre.
But also on the women's side, so I know we talked about the men's. Let's talk about the women's. So,
Oh,
we
for
know
sure.
what Bianca can do,
Mm.
and
Ooh,
can
I
you just
forgot about
imagine
that
what
match.
Oscar would?
I forgot about that match actually. The one with Bianca. was
Women's
involved.
War Games 20. You gotta watch it, bro.
I forgot
It
about
was
that one.
awesome. It was
The thing is,
fantastic.
I was also thinking about Sasha Banks also joining War Games, but the thing is, she's not back.
When do we see the four?
Sasha's living her best life.
When do we see the four
Sasha and
horsewomen?
Naomi.
When do we see the four horsewomen in a War Games match on the same team?
Yeah.
One day, one day is one day.
Mm.
That'd be crazy. All on the same
That
team.
would be But who would they go up against, actually? Who would they go up against?
I don't know. That's a tough one. Maybe like Ronda, Shayna, and then I don't know who else, but somewhere something
Honda,
on that.
Shayna, two people.
Yeah,
But it would be interesting. It
How
would be
that's how
interesting to see
that's
would be.
what the four horsewomen could do inside war games. It would be awesome,
yeah.
really. Anyways, guys, I think that's all from us today. Let us know in the comments whether you're excited for war games and who you think should be in the first war games in the main roster. So, if you did enjoy this video, please stomp that like button, stomp that subscribe button, and stomp on that bell icon to be notified when your favorite Stomp Boys appear next on YouTube. Also, give us a follow on all our social media platforms, both collectively and individually. Links are in the description below. Thank you guys so much for watching. You guys are just too sweet.